Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. It's a little before 5:30, but no penalty for being early here. Welcome, everyone, and we'll have Executive Associate Athletic Director Brian Maggard and Head Football Coach Gary Pinkel up here for our announcement. And just a few points of order beforehand. Once they make their comments, we'll open it up to questions from the media here. We do have a wireless mic so that everybody can hear the questions. This will be a short session, though, as Coach Pinkel has a teleconference with the Bowl folks at 5:45. When they are done, though, we do have members of the team here, of course, who are here to visit and answer questions afterwards. So with that, I will turn it over to Brian Maggard.
Thank you, Chad. And on behalf of Director of Athletics Mike Alden, who couldn't be here tonight due to meetings in New York City, Head Football Coach Gary Pinkel, and our Chancellor, Dr. Bowen Lofton, I want to welcome everyone and thank you for taking the time to come out this evening to this opportunity to announce that the Mizzou Football program will take on the 25th ranked Minnesota Golden Gophers in the Buffalo Wild Wings Citrus Bowl in Orlando, Florida on January 1st, 2015. As a program, we couldn't be more excited to take in this game and to be a part of that this wonderful event that's going to take place in the state of Florida. With Coach Pinkel here, this is, I believe, is our 10th bowl game in his 14 seasons, and that is absolutely a testament to he and his staff for the wonderful job they've done here. We are very confident that our fans will be very excited to spend some time in the state of Florida during the months of December and January, and look forward to a great following by the nation's most terrific fans. With that said, I'll turn over to Coach Pinkel, and he'll make some comments and then take questions.
Well, we're excited and we're honored to be invited to the very prestigious Citrus Bowl. And, you know, you always want to go to a great bowl game, and one that's very well respected. And certainly this is, and it'll be a great experience for my players and for our staff, families, and certainly, you know, alumni and fans. And everybody wants to go to Disney World. So it's we travel great, and I know we'll travel great to this great bowl game also. You know, it's you know, as you reflect back a little bit, you know, we finished 5th in the nation a year ago and lost a lot of players, and a lot of people didn't think we were going to be a very good football team. And before you know it, as we go through the grind through the schedule of 2014, we win the SEC's championship. We go play the #1 team in the nation in the championship game. Certainly things we have to do to improve our program, but I am so very, very proud of my players and my coaches. Our football program, you know, we represent the University of Missouri, and so very proud of them as we continue to build our program, and it gets better and better and better. So a lot of work to do, as we always do, but certainly this is a great opportunity. I believe, and I could, you know, somebody will correct me probably, this used to be the Tangerine Bowl back in the day. And back in the day, Kent State University in 1972 played in the Tangerine Bowl, and yours truly was playing in that game. So, and I think it was the year that Disney World opened up, as a matter of fact. I believe it was that long ago. So, look over my players; they can't wait to get me alone. So, but anyway, it's just that I'm real excited for our players, and I got, you know, we're going to be playing this game certainly for the, you know, the University of Missouri, representing the SEC, which is real important to us, all of us here, when you play, you know, in a bowl game, and then also for our seniors. And we got a chance to finish strong. We're going to play a very good football team, very well coached team, and it'll be fun getting going.
Okay, we'll open it up to questions here from the media. And Coach, you didn't reveal the final score of that game in 1972, but we put that in the release there. So. Oh,
you did? Okay, good. Is it in the release here? Oh, I didn't know that.
It didn't turn out well for Kent State.
I thought it was breaking news when I mentioned so.
Brian or Gary, fair to say this is best case scenario for you guys to wind up in the Citrus Bowl, which, you know, is obviously that, you know, they get the first pick of the teams that don't make those access bowls.
Yeah, I mean, that's I'm very honored. You know, that's the choice of a lot of different schools they could have taken in the SEC, and they chose University of Missouri, and that's, you know, that makes me feel really good. As a matter of fact, I need something to pick me up a little bit today. You know, we've had in the last 8 years we've had 5, 10+ win seasons. You know, and again, you know we haven't arrived. You know, we saw that last night, but certainly, we're building to become great, and we're going to work real hard to do that. But this is, I think, a step in respect for our program.
I would agree.
What do you remember about the 1972 Tangerine Bowl? Do you have any lasting memories from that?
Yeah, we lost the game. We played Tampa, a very good team. Some great players in that team. I got hurt right at the end of the second quarter. My best game going ever. I think I had 5 catches like for 110 yards, and I got hurt right before the end of the second quarter. And I went into the locker room, and it was right before halftime. So I'm by myself. They take me in the locker room. There's 2-3 minutes left of the game, and I go in the locker room, and Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Pluto or whoever, I don't know the other guy's name, they're standing there looking at me like this. I mean, these giants. So they have me on the table, and I got my leg out, and they're looking at my knee, and they're all just kind of. You can't write a script like that. So anyway, I vividly remember that.
Brian, was the Citrus pretty much, I guess, what you guys expected given the result last night, and looking at the rest of the landscape, or just kind of was there any, I guess, nervousness earlier today about where you would land?
Well, we knew going into the game yesterday that was one of about 11 options we would have, and then certainly with the outcome of the game, we know that narrowed down, and the Citrus was still one of those options. But we also knew that we could be within the pool of 6 as well, and when we got that call today, we were certainly very excited to be a part of the Citrus Bowl.
Any more questions, gang? We have time for a few more.
Gary, I mean, obviously, the team did a great job rallying to win the Cotton Bowl last year. I mean, how difficult is it to get a team prepared, with finals, coming off a loss, a disappointing situation like that, to go play a game like this in a month down the road?
Well, I think you got several weeks here. I think it's a nice thing about it. We're going to have to get a couple practices in because we do not practice at all or do any kind of football activities during finals week, which is a good rule. So we'll have to get the front end a little bit and certainly the back end before we take off. So it'll be good. As we organize our practices, we get the first 3 or 4 practices are very heavy on working with our young players and having our young players, get almost like a version of spring football. Where we give extra time to them while we keep the veteran players, making sure they get healthy and make sure that we stay in timing of our offense and defense, and then we time it up to get ready for the game. So we have a system in place and a format, and we intend to do that. I think everybody gets frustrated, but that's also the great motivator. If you're a great competitor, you want to get back out and get back in the winner's circle. So that's I got great kids that want to win, be successful. Not the only adversity we've had, nor will ever have, and now you got a chance to do something about it.
Gary, have you had a chance to watch Minnesota at all this year? What all do you know about them?
I know they're a very well coached football team. I know that they've had great success there. He's doing a great job in that program, building that program, and I've seen him a little bit on TV. That's all. Other than that, I don't know a lot about them. I just know that they had a great year this year.
Gary, do you know Jerry Kill at all? I mean, he's got some ties to this area. He coached at Webb City for a brief period. It was before your time, but he's been a coach in this area at times. So how familiar are you with Jerry?
Yeah, I know Jerry real well, and he's done a great job. He's very, very well respected. I've just known him over the years, and before you know it, he's the head coach in Minnesota, the successes he had. So, again, they're a very disciplined, well-coached football team. And, we'll get their best shot, and hopefully they can get ours.
How are you guys health-wise coming out of the game last night? I know a couple of people got banged up and stuff like that. Are you pretty much full strength?
Yeah, from all the guys that were there yesterday, I think we're going to be okay. I think Rex Sharp, our trainer, said that medically we should be in pretty good shape. Cortland Browning actually broke a small bone in his foot the 2 days before the game, and so he went with the team, but he didn't dress, and he's having surgery. I think had it today or tomorrow, or the next day. And he'll be out, but he'll be ready for spring football.
Any update on Kentrell? It looked like he got banged up at the end of that one.
No, he's okay. He's fine. He's sitting over there. You can talk to him if you want.
Got time for probably one more, maybe 2 more.
Brian, what's kind of, I guess, the ticket breakdown, or how much of the allotment does Missouri get, how much Minnesota, and just kind of that?
We'll have 8,000 tickets that we have access to at a minimum, and then certainly I think if more needed, then we'll be able to go that route as well. But 8,000 is that number per team in this bowl.
Anything more from the media? Okay, well, everyone, thank you for coming out tonight. And as we said, we have members of the team here that are willing to hang out for a little bit if you want to grab them real quick for questions. And with that, MIZ.
Okay, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.